Welcome everybody. Welcome back to week 2. Yes, we made it back. We didn't cancel the show. We didn't get canceled. We're back. We're back for more. I'm excited for this. Today we have a new person joining us. We have two. We have two new people joining our panel. I'm really excited for this. So coming back from last week, we have Puggybear. We got Random, and joining us also today, we have Shinj4y and PartyNA11. What's up, guys? How you doing? How's it going today?
Going good.
Doing good.
Doing pretty great.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
It's been a fun week.
It's been a fun week. Thank you for accepting PartyNA11 and Shinj4y. I'm really excited. My goal for the show is for Surrender at 5 to be a community casual podcast. So the more people I can get on the panel, the better. And I'm thinking, people who play the game, who stream, who've invested their time would be great people to have on the panel because you guys and all of us are knowledgeable on it, and we spent so many times in different scenarios. And in the trenches, fighting, ranking up, fighting for rank, and all that kind of stuff. Tournaments, 5 stacks, duos, solo queue, all that kind of stuff. So last week we had Random and Puggy give an intro, to the community about themselves. So I wanted to give you guys a chance as your first time being on the show for Shinj4y and Party. Can I toss it to Shinj4y first? Do you want to give the crowd an introduction about yourself? Let them know who you are, what you got going on, any kind of projects, possibly tournaments or leagues?
Yeah, so how's it going, everyone? My name is Shinj4y. I am a tournament organizer. I come from the fighting game side of gaming, but also I dabble with MOBAs. I started off with League of Legends, and now we're fast forward into Pokemon Unite. As for projects, we just finished Chaos League week 8, which was the final week, and we're about to tally up all the scores. We do have a tiebreaker match tomorrow at 7 o'clock to see who ties for, I believe, 5th place, and then the grand finals for a prize of $250.
Damn. Okay.
Very
will
nice.
be on September 17th.
September 17th. Nice. So that's like a little under 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. And this is for the Chaos League, right?
Yes, this is for Pokemon Unite, the Chaos League.
The Chaos League. That's awesome. Run by you and Apika.
Yes, Pika, yes. Good friend of mine. Nice to work with. Please check him out as well if you guys haven't. Really humble dude. I recommend it. You won't regret it. Other projects, fighting game side, I'm still waiting for confirmation, but I believe I'm 100% approved. There's a fighting game tournament next month here in Florida, in Orlando, called CEO Taku, and I'll be running the booth for Rocket Panda Games, hosting Phantom Breaker Omnia tournament. It will have medals. We'll have game codes to give out as well, and of course, trophies. Medals and a trophy for whoever wins 1st place, which is going to be me. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait for that, and I put a lot of hard work for that community in America and Japan. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope we get a lot of people to play. Familiar faces, new faces. So I'm happy for that, and I'm happy for the new season of Pokemon Unite, which will, eventually we'll be talking about that soon. But yeah, I'm just hype about that, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to meet all the new people. I know Puggy, 'cause I met him from you, and he's in my server and other servers as well. Good guy, good fellow, and yeah, we sat here talking to each other, so.
Yes, Puggy is a jolly good fellow. He is very much indeed. So,
Yeah,
Shinj4y.
again, thank you again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Shinj4y, for joining us. I really appreciate you accepting the invite. I know you're very busy over there with Apika running the Chaos League. A lot of chaos and league action happening there. I was hoping to play in the Chaos League, but things kind of fell apart last minute. But it's okay. One day I'll be in the league. But it was very cool meeting you in Apika a few months ago. Trying to get into the league, so it's cool that we were able to keep a friendship going, even though I didn't get into the league, but it still feels cool to be friends with the folks who run it, and just knowing you guys are really humble, because sometimes there's some people out there who run projects, the size that you guys got going on any size I've come to rub elbows with, and they're just kind of jerks. So you guys are cool. I think you guys are awesome.
Totally understand. I know the feeling, especially as a tournament organizer. I know the feeling, so don't worry about it. I know season 2, for Chaos Leagues next year, but we do have future projects coming along the way, and we do have a All-Star League. So I'm gonna have a mix of the people that played, and of course some content creators. So keep an eye out. You're gonna be hit up for that. So
Oh, nice. A little
don't worry.
All-Star action. Hell yeah. Speaking of All-Stars, we also have PartyNA with us. How you doing, PartyNA? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing pretty good. And speaking of tournaments, that is actually how I met Mike. We were on the same team. We were like the only two that actually showed up.
Oh my goodness.
It brings me back. Like, tournaments are great. I do a lot of Nintendo, Pokemon Unite, like the Shiny Hunt. I'm excited for the new Scarlet and Violet games that are coming out. And I have, speaking of Scarlet and Violet, I do have like a fun little project we're going to be working on as a couple streamer friends and myself, which is going to be, keep it on the down low, but we're actually going to be Team Grunts as a 4-player co-op during also a Nuzlocke for the game. So something along those lines is going to be pretty cool.
Okay.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we synergize well, so it's gonna be great. And I'm excited. I'm excited for this new map too. Unite, everything Pokemon is looking up and it's looking new. Excited for all that.
It really is trending upward. I'm excited. Really happy that things on all fronts are looking upward on Pokemon. Maybe not Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go. I don't know. But up next, let's go to Random. How was your week last week? How are we doing this week? Catch us up.
Honestly, I've fallen into a little bit of normality. Just go to classes, come back, stream Unite, repeat. That, I guess it's cool that I sort of have a system, but now I'm sort of in a rut, unfortunately, because I don't know how to find time to edit videos. Teehee.
Oh man, everyone's number one problem in life, trying to manage time and find more time. If you've already managed your time, you're trying to find more time.
It's not just that. I just not fully motivated to edit videos, but looking back at what I have, they look so fun because I just have so much fun with this community and all my friends. Yeah, that's how my week is.
Well, nothing wrong with that. So let's see, it's August 31st. Did you fall back into this schedule like in the past week, 2 weeks? Because I'm thinking of like when school starts in my region. It just started in the past week. I'm not sure when it started in your region.
Yeah, it was a week ago. This is my second week of this semester.
Yeah, okay. Yep, sounds about right. Man, school's back in session. I can't believe summer's over. Man, I sound sad about it. Okay.
It's gonna be September in a couple days. Jesus.
Man, that's crazy. Well, the good thing about September coming up, we'll talk about it. Hey, Puggy, how was your last week, man? Since episode 1, how have you been? How you doing?
It's a lot of fun, actually. It was a lot of fun. Just been going on the grind a bit. I've still kind of given up on getting high ranks this season. Just wait for next season, but I still play for fun.
The way you spaced that out, I thought you were saying, yeah, I've given up on being high.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad I'm not
No, never.
So yeah, I feel you.
If the day that happens is the day you ask what happened to the real Puggybear.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you kind of just you've packed up the rank bag and just kind of waiting for the bus, waiting for the train to go.
I'm kind of still playing rank just because it's still a lot of fun. But I'm not too concerned about my rank this season right now. It ends Thursday, anyways.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Ends in a few days. Like at the end of every season, I just kind of have fun with it. I always say, school's out. It's the last day of school. People just kind of play whatever Pokemon, whatever builds, have the time of their life. But things have been going crazy this season because of this new thing. The return player reward or achievement? You can tell who's a returning player because they got the little icon on there. Man, when you see that icon, it's terrifying to me. I don't know about you guys. I hate seeing it. Cause I'm just kind of like, oh, this game's gonna go down the drain.
Especially when they're on your team.
Especially when they're on your team, because you know every person you play against, they just play perfect. Happens to the best of us. Happens to all of us. I've met a single person that hasn't happened to.
Oh yeah,
it is insane.
It's their team. They're all at Dread. They're coordinating their ults.
Talk to them.
There's 3 of you at Dread. The other person's going for Rotom, and the 5th person is stealing your jungle. Every single day. Every single session. That happens.
Every day, every session. It's insane. All right, guys. So, no, I'm sorry, guys. And party. Don't want to be rude like that. Next up, want to jump into the news segment. You guys mind if I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
All set.
Yeah.
All right. So, when I say news, basically, I'm just going to open up the Unite Twitter and scroll through and see what they've been talking about. Kind of being cheat. But you know what? That's what we're here for, Pokemon Unite. So, a few days ago, Pokemon Unite had tweeted Volume 3 of the Unite first anniversary. It's now live. Basically, it's showing a calendar type event list of what's coming up. So they've announced Mew will join the fray on September 2nd, which is in a few days. The next character following that is Dodrio, September 14th, 2022. And then we have Scizor at the end of the month, joining November. Wow, that's a different month. At the end of this month, September 28th. Crazy. They also have a new game mode called Legacy Trainer Showdown. I don't recall if we talked about that last show, but have you guys heard about this? Legacy Trainer Showdown?
It looks sick.
I heard about it. I just don't really get it.
I saw the
have
leaks
not.
from El Chico Eevee.
My assumption is that it's going to be a bit like Boss Rush, where it's a special event, but you're going up against AI with Pokemon from different champions or strong trainers, such as Leon's Charizard, Raihan's Duraludon, Cynthia's Garchomp, and a couple others.
That's what it seems like to me. Like you just said, like some kind of boss battle. I just wish when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's cool, like looking at the graphic, but then it just seemed already kind of boring to me because I was like, oh, I don't know, like Charizard and Duraludon, and I just wish there was more. Like this game just seems cool, like it's like almost there, but they're working on stuff. I can't knock them for trying stuff out. Who said they haven't seen this or heard of it?
I haven't. Party hasn't.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you know Leon from Pokemon Shield and Sword and Shield.
Yes, I do.
So yeah, you know how his main Pokemon is Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the few characters in this new mode. And it shows him and a Charizard. So I believe in this new mode, you're gonna fight against like his Charizard, or Charizard's based after his anime character Charizard.
Okay.
And it's called Legacy Trainer Showdown.
I imagine it's just simply all the Pokemon you're going to go up against are just like superpowered versions of the playable monster.
Yeah.
Like that Charizard of Leon's going to be beefy. It's going to take the whole team to take down.
I mean, it makes sense.
If it's a team thing, if it's even a team thing, is it 1-on-1 or something?
I think. Hold on, let me see. I have it right here in front of me. Starts September 9th. All new Legacy Trainer Showdown. Wait, Party, you're on Twitter, right?
Yes, I am.
I have
Party
a
NA. Oh, I just tagged you on it, Party.
Okay, all right, I'll
Boom.
check.
Yeah, you go against classic trainers led by the Galar region champion Leon. Yeah, you got Duraludon, Charizard, Garchomp, Lucario, Blastoise. Looks pretty. The graphic looks pretty sick. So that's what got me. I was like, ooh, look at that graphic. Also on this first anniversary schedule event schedule, I noticed it says Theia Sky Ruins, wink wink, name of the episode. Unearthed Part 1 starts September 2nd, but then on like September 15th or 16th, somewhere in here, it doesn't give the day, but it just shows kind of a marker that it says Theia Sky Ruins Unearthed Part 2 comes out.
That's
and I'm
kind
curious.
of ominous.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What does that mean?
My guess is that maybe there's going to be more to the stage that will be unlocked.
Like Part 2 to the stage? Like what the hell?
I mean, have you guys seen how big the map is?
It is a pretty big map.
It looks really
It is a huge map. Like even jungle itself is like that's one person is supposed to get like all that stuff.
Better put on that
Kinda
float
crazy.
stone. Better get that float stone, run
I mean,
around.
yeah, you're right. Hopefully they make floatstone more viable.
Oh god, I would love that so much.
Floatstone's already such a fun item to use,
I love
especially
floatstone.
when you're invading jungle.
Yeah, run faster. Zoom, zoom, baby. Yeah, this new map is big. I like the size of it. But to wrap up the first anniversary event schedule in September, I kind of want to mumble over this part, but I can't except to speak clearly because we're on a podcast. There's a returning trainer support event.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about that.
yeah, I'm just gonna skip to the next part of the news. So anyway, in more fun events, they also tweeted, Mew's joining as a new ranged attacker September 2nd. Really excited about that. Hopefully the matchmaking is also improved. The map changes September 2nd. It will now be the official map for standard and ranked matches. I'm not sure what's happening to Remote Island. Hopefully it's around in some kind of format, customs, some kind of friendlies. I'm not sure. Because, your boy, I love getting Dreadnought and Zap. I'll miss it if it's gone completely. Like, damn. Don't take it from me completely. Hey, have you guys seen these tweets from Pokemon Unite? They've been tweeting about Mew in the past couple of days.
Yes.
Everyone's getting excited for him.
Yeah, inside the tweets, they break down the moves and how to do it and what they do.
Yes, dude. I'm so excited about that.
It's pretty informative and pretty cool by them. I like that. So yes.
I think Mew's gonna be such a technical character. Just really because you can change. I heard you can change its movesets when you reach a certain level.
Yeah, level 6. It's pretty sweet. Speaking of pretty sweet, have you guys seen the tweet today about Mew's ultimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's stealth.
Oh yeah. So I just put it in the chat, but I'll read it for the show because we're an amazing podcast and this will be evergreen. So check this out. Mystical Mirage is the name of the move. Creates an area of effect at Mew's current location, making Mew invincible and giving the user and all allies stealth inside the area of effect.
That's gonna be huge for team fights.
After a set amount of time, the opponents in the field receive damage. Yes, that is gigantic for team fights. Everybody's invisible and Mew's invincible. Yeah, man. What do you guys think of that ultimate?
Broken.
Like competitive and casual.
I think we're gonna see what we're gonna see when they introduced Hoopa, where everybody's just gonna have one on their team, just so they can have that presence in team fights. I wouldn't be surprised if every single 5-stack I see is gonna have a Mew now.
This ultimate is
I see
insane.
more than just 5 stacks. I see even if there's a random on the team or 2, you're gonna have someone playing Mew.
I think the hardest part about Mew is everybody's going to be wanting to play it because it's new. Not only that, Mew's going to be free. So my question is Mew going to be straight up just free and available to everybody, or are they going to do a sort of event?
You got to work for it.
It's an event thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, Shinj, do you know how the process works? Want to break it down?
So basically, from what I'm hearing is, you know how when who was free like Glaceon, how you had to do all these challenges and collect like the Glaceon like
Crystal
shards.
things.
Yeah, and then you unlock her from there. I think
Yeah.
this one, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be like you know how Mew's a mythic Pokemon, and if you watch the first movie, how they found like the statue. It's like a statue, but you get what I'm saying, like the imprint of Mew. It's you have to build it. You get little pieces, and once you build it, you unlock
Okay.
Mew that way. If
Special event like Hoopa, Glaceon. Okay.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but that's what I was reading on the leaks that you
No, you're
have
right.
to you get each piece of the puzzle to build Mew. It's like a like a puzzle piece. And once you
Makes
get
Yeah.
the
sense
picture,
because
once
I've seen that a lot on whenever I see people talking about Mew, they see like the uh ancient writings of Mew, and
And
that just makes sense.
the ancient carving you see on the wall.
ancient Mew, like the ancient Mew card that you got like a
Oh
long
yeah.
time ago.
Yep.
Back when the second movie came out.
Back in my day. No, you guys are definitely right. When Party asked, I knew the answer. I just wanted to queue up Shinj. But yeah, you guys are definitely right about that. It's a free event. I think at first, you can purchase it with gems, but along the week or two, they have us do their little event to collect the points to get Mew. Just like Hoopa, just like Glaceon. Fun times.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
definitely gonna be buying Mew straight off the bat. Like Mew is my type of character.
Party said, yeah, fuck all
I
that.
will
She said,
spend
Party said,
so
fuck all
much
that free
money.
event shit. She said, I'm slamming my
We
card
will.
down. She said, I'm
Yeah,
slamming my card
Take
down.
my money, yo.
Give me that little one.
She's
Can
like,
we
while
think
these little
about-
nerds are waiting, I'll be having that shit.
Hey, who knows? There's some people doing giveaways. You might just
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
if
okay.
you if you
Thing
think
i-
about like just us, right? Just us in chat, how much money we have spent in Pokemon alone. Pokemon merchandise, Pokemon cards, Pokemon Unite, like anything Pokemon, like even McDonald's, okay? Like-
That counts.
I'll
Yeah.
probably go in like 500.
Bro, I don't.
I bought
Rookie
so
I'm
many
not.
games.
Yeah,
I bought so
that's
many
that's
games.
like
cards.
Yeah.
casual. That is casual.
I spent a lot on this game. On this
I
company, I
don't.
guess.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Overall on Pokemon, yeah. Not
I'm
a lot on
gonna-
Unite. I spent less than like $50 on Unite.
I spent a big fat zero on Unite.
Yeah.
I'm probably like $20 in now because I'm not saying I'm cheap or anything like that, but what I do is like they pull like a fortnight. I wait till like the last 2 days of the month, then buy not the season's pass, but the crew pack. So
Yeah.
that way I get the crew pack of, let's say it's August, so I get the crew pack for August, and then I'll get the crew pack for September, then cancel my subscription.
Oh.
And so that's what I did with Unite. I got the Venusaur outfit last month. The last 2 days of the month on July. It ended today actually, and now I'll have to wait until the end of September, almost the end of September, to put another $10 in. That way, I get September skin, and then I'll get October skin as well, with the gems that they give you.
Well, you
I
done got
like
the
the
whole.
way you do it though.
Yeah, you got a
This
whole
is, like,
system.
crazy.
Damn.
Well, here's the thing though, because you automatically get 1200 points, gems, right? Off rip. I mean, not off rip, but each day you'll get 40 gems. So if you collect it to the whole month, you get 1,200. So the battle pass, I just buy it with that. I don't buy no skins or anything. I just strictly battle pass skins and then whatever skins that they get for free. Because skins are expensive in that game.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
As much as I want that Greninja skin, but
I almost bought it yesterday. Oh my god, the Wanderer one.
I want the superhero one because I'm a big
Oh,
Power Ranger fan.
I was gonna say the Wanderer one because that's the expensive one. $40. My god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah.
I may or may not have spent $40 just alone on the Zoomeril skin. So
What?
The
I'm just kidding. I'm
punk
just kidding.
one?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
maybe.
I told
I am probably going to buy that Wanderer skin because I'm having a lot of fun with Greninja right now. He might be my new main.
I had to
Mm.
tell my friend to log into mobile and get the when Ninetales skin came out because he already spent the first time buyer on the Switch, and I was like, bro, go on mobile and it'll give you the first time buyer. But the thing is, you have if you're gonna buy skins, all your gems are gonna be stuck on Android or Play Store or Apple.
Oh hell
And
nah.
he was like, for real? I was like, yep. So he got the Ninetales skin. Instead of paying $40, you only paid $20 because it gave you the bonus.
Oh,
Because
okay,
when you're
okay,
a first
okay.
time buyer, it gives you the same amount for free for one price.
Yo, love to hear that.
So that's what he did. He spent $40 on $20, and that's how he got. He's like, oh man, thank you, good looks. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. That's what I do sometimes. Like I'll buy gems on Switch or mobile, depending on if I still have the first time buyer thing. You just save money that way.
Yo,
I just started Battle
Shinj
Pass.
coming in with the gems, the new those jewels, man. That knowledge right there, that's genius. I didn't know about that little mobile trick. That's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
How do you even know that? How do you come across that information?
I don't know. I just whatever Fortnite does, I just tried it out on Pokemon Unite because now they did crossplay currency. So let's say you buy a V-Bucks card for your Switch,
Yeah.
they'll transfer over to PlayStation. Let's say you decide to play on PlayStation now or PC, you'll still have your V-Bucks. Because before, it was like, oh, you got it on Switch, you have to buy whatever on the Switch. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because I remember like one time, I had like 3,000 V-Bucks, but on my Switch only showed 500 because the Battle Pass. But I purchased all my V-Bucks through PlayStation, and I was not on vacation or anything, but I just didn't have access to my PlayStation, so I had to play on the Switch, and I was moving to a new house. That's what it was. I was moving to a new house, and all I had was my Switch. So portability and stuff like that. So I couldn't buy like these new skins that are coming out because my V-Bucks didn't load up because they're on PlayStation. So yeah, that's what I do. I try to save money. I always look for loopholes in gaming.
Hey, man, you smart about that. Speaking of loopholes in gaming, this next one, well, it's not really a loophole. They just straight up switched the entire format. So let's get to this roundtable discussion portion of our show. The roundtable topic for this show, the name of this episode is Theia Sky Ruins. Do you guys like or dislike this new map? And would you guys like me to read what this new map does in the buffs?
I haven't even played it yet, but I already like it more than Remote.
Random says he likes the new map without even playing it. Party,
No
what about you?
hesitation.
I really love the new change. I especially love Rayquaza, like hands down. But what are you guys' opinions? Have you guys heard the new Theia Sky Ruins soundtrack?
I haven't heard the theme.
I have not
yet.
heard the music to it, no.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. Like, I don't know how many of you guys turned off the sounds in Pokemon Unite. I know I am one of those people, but I will be turning it back on for this new map. That
You
is
had
how
it off.
good. That is how good this new soundtrack is.
I think I'm gonna pull it up right now.
You should. It is so good. Oh, it's like fantasy like Pokemon, like almost legendary boss battle. It is so good, dude. I love it.
As we search up the audio, we have replacements on this new map. So Ludicolo will be now replaced by Excelgor, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please don't hate me, Pokemon enthusiasts. And the red buff, Bouffalant, is now replaced by Excalibur, which I found interesting. We have new Pokemon on this new map.
So what I've heard, the buffs, Excelgor gives you extra move cooldown, and Escavalier gives you extra damage. And the Razor Claw effect where you slow down the movement speed of your opponent for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
That sounds pretty neat.
Lower cooldowns means more aggressive fighting. I'm ready for this.
It's
That
so
sounds like-
funny. They
sweet.
removed, they gave so many Pokemon cooldown nerfs rather, because everybody's taking advantage of the 7 black emblems. They are also nerfing the black emblems as well. And now they're going to have cooldown Excelgor, and people are going to find exploits on that.
That is very true. Speaking of exploits, Theia Sky Ruins has new legendary Pokemon. Pretty exciting here. Can you guys believe that Dreadnought and Rotom are getting replaced?
Yes.
Hallelujah.
What did Rotom ever do to you?
That's
Trick
funny.
question.
You know what? Top lane is not great. Let's just say that. Top lane, everybody goes to Dreadnought, which I get it. Like, you know, you want to go over XP versus Rotom. But when you're top lane, they forget that, okay, if they just snowball top lane and get a Rotom in your base, that's almost a lost game, you know? That's almost a lost game right there. Because I've had it so many times where Rotom, like, everybody's just down for Rotom. They don't even show up for fights. Because let's be real, like, team fights, either if it's Rotom or Dreadnought, you want to be there with your team. And so many times people are like, well, Rotom isn't as important, so I'm not going to show up to Rotom. And then, like, the whole entire enemy team, like, we'll get all the Dreadnoughts, and then we'll end up losing because they just scored goal after goal after goal and got into our whole entire home base just from Rotom alone.
Rotom is pretty badass.
I just can't wait for this new season and new events and how teams are gonna adapt to this new formula.
And speaking of Rotom and Zapdos, the whole entire formula is going to be different because they're basically taking away the instant scores, which that's
yes.
a huge benefit.
Yes,
That's
so let me jump into that. Yes, so we have a Dreadnought replacement. So taking Dreadnought's place, we now have the Reggies. Registeel, Regice, and Regirock. So it says that this will provide varying gameplay because it seems that these three will spawn in random times, so you never know which one will pop up. So with 3 Dreadnoughts, now there's 3 Reggies. So let me read through what these abilities do, because I think this is pretty exciting. Now that there's 3 different characters that are going to spawn up with different abilities. So Registeel will increase your team's attack and special attack for a short time. Regice will increase the HP recovery speed of your team for a short time. And then Regirock will increase your team's defense and special defense for a short time. Out of those 3, which one do you guys like the most in this Dreadnought replacement?
I do like Steel because I'm a DPSer. I love the attack buff.
I'm Regirock because I usually go in a lot, and it's so nice to be able to heal more, which means I think Regice for me would be a close second. Because think about this. If a Serena comes into you, Queenly Majesty stomps with that Regice, that's just so much healing, and I'm about that.
For me, I also am pretty much the same. I'm either Regirock. Regirock's probably number 1, and then Regice. But speaking of Serena, oh my goodness, I'm glad they are going to be nerfing Serena. Please, thank you.
As a Serena main, it won't be enough.
You're probably right. That's like the same thing with Lucario. Every single time they try to nerf Lucario, and Lucario is still king, you know? It's the same thing with Serena. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Serena, any one of those Mons, they're gonna try to nerf it, and same thing with Blissey. They're gonna nerf Blissey, and Blissey's gonna do fine. Serena's still gonna do fine, and they're all gonna still stomp us and be meta at the same time while being nerfed.
They created monsters.
I love how right Party is.
Bro, can we talk about why did they decide to buff T-Tar? I that one I don't understand.
Oh, because he was too weak. Hey, yo, Shinj4y.
I can
we covered that
I can
last
only
week.
consistently get 4 KO streaks. How can I get my 5th KO without another buff? Come on, guys.
You need that buff.
I mean,
hey, Shinj4y.
you know what?
Yes.
Did you give which one was your favorite of these Reggies?
The was it steel? No, it was ice, right? With the healing.
Oh, the HP recovery. Okay, yes.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be Bliss. I'm a Blissey main. So.
Okay, yeah. So guys, did you also notice? So yeah, with these Reggies, the buffs are provided for only for a short time, which is different from Dreadnought, which provided permanent experience. I wasn't aware that this would go away. I didn't realize that.
Like
It is kind of interesting to think that would it be as important? Because you think if your enemy team gets the Reggies, could you just wait them out? They'll have to force an attack to get any kind of mileage out of getting a Reggie, and except for any experience it does give you.
Well, speaking of Reggies, the last Reggie joining the fray, Rotom is gone. I wish I had. Hold on, I have an air horn. My stream deck works on this episode. Hold on. There we go. There's the air horn. Rotom is gone. It is now replaced by Regieleki. Is it Regieleki? Hopefully,
yeah, Regieleki.
Regieleki. Regieleki enthusiasts, please don't hate me. All right, I'm with y'all. Yeah, Rotom's replaced by Regieleki, but it says the effects are still the exact same. Oh man.
So it actually is
my
different.
goodness.
It is different. What at least based on what I was reading, what it does is makes goals defenseless. So what that means is I think it's similar to Rayquaza, where it's going to give you a score. We're going to have to see when it comes out in a couple days, but it is going to give you like a score shield basically. But it makes the score zones defenseless. So that means that you know how when you're in your zone, it gives you healing and it gives you shield, right?
Right.
It is going to take that away, boost score time by a little, and give you a score shield.
That sounds nice.
So it almost makes you think, are people going to switch to top lane? Are they going to prioritize top lane more? Because in my terms, I feel like Regieleki might be more of a priority over Reggie's bottom, because like you guys said, it's only for a short period of time. Now it depends on that time duration, because you know you could base and then go top and still also get Regieleki, you know. But that's what my thing is going to be. What is going to be the priority? Is it going to be bottom, like everybody else tries to fight over the bottom lane, or is it going to be more of a priority of we need Reggie top?
Yeah, I think it's Reggie top. I think the game's changed. I think we're switching it up. The bottom three, it says that it's not permanent like Dreadnought's experience. So like I can only imagine getting Dread, and then like after 30 seconds, I lose that shield, I lose the experience, I go back half a level. Screw all that. Go on top lane. We're getting some points out here. Let's go.
Yeah, I definitely see they probably did this on purpose for that very reason.
Yeah. Dreadnought's permanent, but these guys aren't. So yes, I like the idea of getting that top lane, that top Reggie. Let's push that payload, score these points, you know what I'm saying? Split them up. Really excited for this new map. I seen they got Natus on the map, Natus and Zatus. It's pretty cool.
Oh, the thing about Natus, I've actually seen a couple of gameplay footages from other YouTubers that I see Natu, and there's a group of 3 of them with 1 point, which makes me think they're going to be really good for stacking.
Oh, okay. So their value is 1 Eos energy. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, nice. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, if you just want to stack real quick, get a quick little Nachu, boom.
Does it
Easy
then
score.
give you more experience, is what I'm guessing? It gives you more experience in place of you being able to stack.
I guess if you put it like that, then I guess so, because you can take out 3 Pokemon instead of the usual 1, and then you can score a little bit easier. So I guess so.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
You have to kill 3 of them just to get one. Just to get one? Like, what if one
Oh,
of them stolen
3
from
to
you?
get 3, but 3 they each have 1.
Oh. Oh, then that's perfectly fine. They don't have to raise the experience at all. Then it's just an easy to kill Pokemon that gives you 1 AOS energy and some experience.
Hey, anything to make stacking easier. I like the sound of that.
I mean, it's definitely gonna do that. Yes.
It does seem like Unite is going more in the route to boost stacking. Same thing with Dotrio. Like that
God,
mechanic is crazy.
That whole
That's
thing's just
crazy.
ridiculous. I don't even know why they're doing that. That's ridiculous.
Dodrio is gonna be funny. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that triple stack. Oh my goodness.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it does seem that's the direction that Unite is wanting to go more in. Top lane and stack. That just might be the new meta.
I wonder on the Dodrio character card how many stars it has for the scoring animation. I know some characters score slower than others. I'm curious how fast Dodrio can score.
Well, it looks like it's going to be scoring fast because it separates into 3 parts, right? So however fast 10 points is, however fast 5 points is, times whatever amount, So you can separate into, I'm going to score at this time, I'm going to score at this time.
I love playing as Talonflame because their score, I think it's like 3.5 stars on the score animation, or it's 2.5 or something like that. It's a higher one. And you can just score so fast as Talonflame. Like, it's kind of sometimes cheat at the end of the game if they have that score shield build. Like, you're not stopping them from scoring.
You know what's also funny? Tyranitar's score animation is just so quick.
What does he even do? I didn't recognize it half the time.
Okay, so I
Really?
kind of looked at Tyranitar's once it completes like the entire scoring cycle where it's charging up, the points show up right under the goal, and Tyranitar just kind of taps it up and it goes in.
Oh, okay. Because I always kill as him, and when I score, I just don't pay attention. He just kind of like just does whatever, like destroys the rim. But yeah, I'll pay attention more next time.
I mentioned this because I had a really funny clip on my last stream where I was scoring 100 and my friend was trying to score 62 during double points. We just got zapped, and I think I was exactly 1 frame ahead of him. So I scored my 100 before he could score his 60.
Damn, that's
We
dirty.
still won, but that was still hilarious.
Yo, speaking of frames and scoring and brokenness and zap, yo, Shinj, you ready for this new boss level?
Oh
Cause,
yeah.
Because honestly, I don't get when I see who the new boss is. I don't understand why we had Zapdos for a year. Like, Rayquaza is like, he's on the cover of Emerald. Like, this is a real boss. Like, we have a real dungeon boss in here. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited for
birds-
those. But the birds,
were
what?
the OGs. The birds were the OGs.
Hey, you're right. You know what? You're right. Moltres, Articuno, Zap. They were the OGs. You're
Okay,
right.
but is Rayquaza a bird though?
And I think he eats birds. I think he'd be snacking on them.
Rayquaza eats more than birds, I'll tell you that.
Okay,
Rayquaza eats
Rayquaza
all.
he also eats comets and aliens, so that's fair.
That's true. So let me read this real quick. Rayquaza replaces Zap. As we all know, Zap has been a controversial point for many players for a long time. So the game, they're switching it up. They're replacing Zap with Rayquaza. It's gonna have different effects. So instead of completely opening the goals, Rayquaza is gonna grant your team a shield that increases your goal scoring speed. Like I was just talking about on some player cards, some character cards, their stars are higher, their scoring speed. And alongside with your goal scoring speed going up, it gives you a score shield barrier. So I think that's pretty sweet because now you're not just giving a bunch of points and an open goal. You're just giving increased speed and a score shield. You still gotta go out there and get your own points to go score and win the game. I think that right there, honestly, is gonna create this gigantic gap between like players who just be getting carried and who are actually trash and suck. You know me, I'm not an asshole, but like, let's be real. There's a gigantic pool of people who just suck. So I think it'll just create.
Yeah.
It'll finally create this division of like players who like are bad versus the ones who aren't. Like this giving you faster goal scoring animation and a score shield versus like 40 points in an open goal. Like you actually have to play as a team and win. Like I can't wait.
I may have to
cannot wait.
start running Score Shield instead of maybe another item on my Pokemon, just so I can score easier when I eventually get Rayquaza. You have to think about a lot more with your items now, since you
Yeah.
don't automatically get that instant 100.
Like the fact they're doing this makes me now believe. I now believe like the whole Zap era was like a joke. Like thinking about it, like this is really how we win the game. Like you get Zap and it just opens up all the goals. You run and score and you win. Like, nah, man, it shouldn't be that easy.
The first 8 minutes are just irrelevant.
Exactly.
For real, it's a 8-minute preparation.
To be fair, there are games where I do get Zap and still lose, and when the other team gets Zap and I win. They do exist.
Which to go back is because of Rotom, which is also instant scores.
Ooh,
if you think about it, because they
right.
break top.
True.
Right.
What I like about Rayquaza and kind of going more into meta is it gives the other team an opportunity to defend. Let's say even if you lost Zapdos, right? Or Rayquaza instead of Zapdos, right? You could actually defend. I think meta-wise, it actually would be beneficial to probably lean more towards Snorlax, block Snorlax, right? Because you're blocking them out. You're blocking them out completely of the goal zone. Same thing with Aegislash. If you have stun, I think it's King Shield, something like that.
Wide
King
Guard?
Shield.
Oh, Wide Guard, yeah.
Maybe Wide Guard, right? So if you have Wide Guard, you stun them. You send your Aegislash bottom, your Snorlax top, or vice versa. You just guard, you stun them, you block them out, you have your other team behind you to do DPS, half and half, or whatever, wherever they're going. I think that makes those characters more viable, especially for endgame. And you just prioritize scoring at the beginning, which again, prioritize top lane over bottom now. You might even see the jungler ganking top as well. Prioritizing top first.
Whenever I jungled, I usually rotated up top first and then bottom second. Now it looks like I might be rotating bottom first, top second. Because I always save the more important one for last. Before the spawn of the bosses, the mini bosses.
Very true. And also another thing with jungle and rotations is this is a big map, especially in the jungle area. So how quick are you going to be able to do your rotations? Are you only going to be able to do one lane with this new big map? Are you going to be able to do both rotations in time and in preparation?
Yeah, that's a great point.
For either top, because I really think top lane is going to be more of a priority now versus bottom, and for a short period of time you get shields or whatever it may be, busts for a short period of time. Now I will say it for the Reggies, the last Reggie might be more important in preparation for Rayquaza, but that also sets up for the other team to come and like, let's say the other team's going for the bottom Reggie, right? Reggie top, Reggie bottom. Bottom Reggie is going to be important for Rayquaza, but that's why you pretty much never want to go for bottom Dreadnought before Zap for regular map, not for competitive. Because it sets the other team to kill you. But this one, you're going to have shields, so it might be more beneficial to have that in preparation for the Rayquaza fight. So even though they know where your positioning is, it might be more important to have those short period of time boosts and then carry those boosts and then take down Rayquaza for
It
the
depends
team
on how
fight.
much.
Yeah, going into
Depends
that
on how much
fight, I
time you
think
have
those boosts
before
matter.
Rayquaza.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. So, speaking of Rayquaza and this new effect, Shinj, question for you: how do you feel about this new map coming out and it directly affecting your Chaos League? Speaking of Chaos, brand new map, there's a new boss. Like, how does this affect the Chaos League?
Well, here's the thing. I hope that the old map is available, for us to make custom games and stuff like that, because that will benefit us a lot since everyone is used to that map. But I'm a little stressed out about it because um when we planned the Chaos League, we weren't expecting a new map to come out, you know.
True, yeah.
So maybe it can affect us, but maybe it can benefit us because I mean it's the chaos. It's called the Chaos League. You're looking for chaos, so
Yeah.
it's not like we're trying to screw everyone over or anything like that. It's not our intentions. We didn't know that this was going to change. So if if it happens that we're stuck on that map and we can't go back to the original map, then hey, it's gonna be a fun finals. I'll tell you that.
It
Yeah.
is what it is.
Well,
It
I
is
mean,
what it is.
you said the next league is until next year, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have plenty of
around
time
that.
to get used to this map.
That's
You're
true.
gonna have a lot of time to get used to this map.
That's exciting
And
though.
it
Like,
So I actually see this as a pretty cool thing. Because it's almost like last league was on the old map, this league's on the new map. It's almost like it's doing it for you.
Yeah, but the finals. The thing is, the finals may be played on the new map. That's the
that is
thing. We
true.
we
I
weren't
mean,
expecting. We weren't
I f-
expecting
oh,
this new
did
map to
this week
drop.
this season's finals? You mean?
yeah,
Yeah, this
season
is
one.
this one.
Oh,
Still in play.
damn!
We
I didn't
finished the
realize.
place.
Got you.
Okay.
We finished the placements for the seeding last Saturday.
For Zap. Yeah. I believe, since aren't you guys doing your tournament in custom?
Yeah, and custom. So
In
hopefully the old map.
as customs, yeah, you should be able to choose.
Well,
Oh,
that's
that'd
what
be
he's hoping
awesome.
for.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, why would they exclude you to choose your map when they enable you to choose everything else, for customs?
Yeah, exactly. But let's just hope.
Yeah.
If not,
I do
we'll
know
do 3v3.
they are switching they are switching Theia Sky Ruins to be ranked
Yeah.
and Zap to be regular. So like
No,
I do
Thea's for both.
No, Thea's
Yeah,
for
it's for both.
standard and for ranked.
Yes,
Yeah.
for both.
and for ranked? I thought they were
Yep.
just
Yeah.
keeping Theia as
No, Thea is both.
No, it's
Yeah, it's
officially
both.
confirmed.
It's
It is
officially
the
officially
new
confirmed
map.
confirmed
both.
for both. Is the
Yeah.
new map. They're like taking Zapdos completely
Yeah.
out, including for
Yeah, no more
regular.
Rotom, no more Rotom, no more Dreadnought.
Yeah. Remote
Ooh.
Island is not a map. Nope.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I like that. So if Pokemon Unite still gets the support, every year we're getting a new map. Because it makes the game
That'd be kinda cool.
fresh.
True.
It makes the game better. It's like, for example, right? Overwatch, right? Yeah, you got the same maps. They add new maps to the game, but what they did was they changed the abilities on some of the characters.
Okay.
For example, real quick, I know it's a different game we're talking about.
It's all
Like
good.
Mercy, when she first came out,
Yes.
like if everyone dies, you hit one button, revives everybody.
Dang.
Now in the game, because it's been out for a minute, her revive
One
is
person.
it's a move now.
Mm-hmm.
And then her ultimate now gives everyone a buff. Either she could fly, so you can heal quicker. You can give them a buff quicker. But
Okay.
instead of one person, it goes to multiple people as long as you're in that radius.
I see.
So yeah, there's a lot of changes in the game. A lot of people have new stuff.
Oh, so basically you're saying like, in like year 3 or year 4 when the game gets a little older to keep it from from being stale. Like Blissey's ultimate will hit everybody. Little upgrade.
Well, I'm not saying like the
I'm joking.
well,
I'm joking.
maybe.
I'm joking. I'm
Oh,
joking. I'm
sorry.
joking.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
mean, hey,
joking.
that'd be nice if we get new moves. That'd be nice.
Blissey's ultimate bomb hits all your teammates.
Because remember, when the game was in
Flash.
beta, you had 4 moves instead of 2.
Oh, that's true.
Or
I didn't play
3.
it. I heard about it
Sorry.
though.
But yeah, there used to be 4 moves. Well, 5, because you had your ultimate counts as a move. So 5 moves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I for one, I'm excited for Rayquaza. I'm gonna definitely be there, just like I was at TAP. Nice.
Oh
and
yeah,
early.
always be there for the objective, of course.
The map is a little different, so there's no more like standing in the little bushes. Like I like the layout of the map. Like this is gonna be a real boss fight in the pit. This is gonna be sick.
I'm surprised they only did 2 moves when League is literally 4. Yeah.
Probably because like you can buy items and upgrade. This game's easy. You just kind of like get experience, go score, and then.
Imagine to add items.
Oh, good. No, man. People already complain about no.
They are changing emblems as well, and they're adding new emblems too.
Yeah, we
Yeah, that's
talked
true.
about
It's
that.
like 51. What was it? 50.
It's 52. They're adding the remaining 52.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can't count 52.
I'm saving my points. My gotcha.
Yeah, I'm
So
at
am I.
like 70
I've been
emblems.
saving them up.
Yeah, I've been saving, stacking them.
I just use the one free one I get every day, and that's it.
Thanks to you guys, I now know there's a free one every day, and I use it.
Well, technically, that's free one. It says
What a
it's
cool-
free one, but it's not a free one. It still counts as one.
Yeah.
No, I mean the
No,
one
no.
that doesn't cost any of your energy rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it just says no cost. You use
Yeah.
it for free.
Is that there's an actual free one?
Yep.
Mm.
I didn't believe it either. I was like, hey, this taking one away, but then when I look at the count, it's like 73, but on the other side it says 74. So it's actual free one.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, let me use it. So now, shout out to you guys. This podcast exists. I found out last week. I had no idea. This whole time, just passing up on little energy things. It's all good though.
Another thing Rayquaza does that we don't really know much about is going to be the flux zones. Have you guys
Ooh.
heard about that?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, there's
Okay, so-
good. Break
I
it
was
down.
just gonna say, like, the map flux zones. So I believe it's is it before or is it after? I believe it's after Rayquaza. It gives you basically boosts. So you know how when you're going through your night zone, right? It gives you speed boosts,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It's gonna be doing something similar like that. But one thing it wasn't really specific about is it based on like, okay, is it going to give you more of a speed boost to get to and from your zones and your goals after Rayquaza, based on how many goals you have up. So it's going to be, and this is what I'm not sure about, is it going to be, oh, if your team has 1 goal up, it's going to have a bunch of flux zones, or it's going to be if your team doesn't have any goals up, there's going to be like no flux zones, and if your team has all your goals up, it's going to be more of an advantage for the enemy team to have more goals up. That's what my question is for Rayquaza. So basically it's going to give you speed based on how many zones you have, but I don't know based on that information if it means it's going to be more beneficial to have all your goals up or all your goals down, if that makes sense. So the speed for Rayquaza, and it like comes in and out, and like it appears and disappears. But I think all of it is going to be depending on how we see it in game, because again, it's very kind of like you don't really know what it's going to look like in game. Description is one thing versus actually playing the game. What about you guys? What do you think about it?
I mean, I'm just looking forward to the new effects of everything. I haven't been reading much up on it because I just want to wait till the game updates.
I like the idea of the little speed zones based on the goals. I was actually trying to look up to see if I could find something on it before we close the show out, but I can't find anything. This is weird. Secret. Gotta dig deeper.
One thing to think about
Well, in 2 days you'll see what it's all gonna do. So I'm just gonna wait till then.
Wouldn't it be cool if one of the patches nobody leaked anything, Unite didn't post anything? It was just one day after months of waiting. There was just suddenly, bam, either a new Pokemon, new items, new something.
Damn,
I
that'd be
think that'd
crazy.
be really fun.
That'd be insane.
Yeah,
What a world.
If only.
What a world. No leaks. Everything's brand new.
I mean, I like leaks. And speaking of leaks, I am gonna post it in Discord I found a thread. So
Oh, excellent.
I'm gonna post it for you guys that want to look at it. I know that the writing is a little bit weird, so you can't really tell as much. And again, like you guys said, we're just gonna have to check in a couple days when it comes out
Yes.
to see what it's actually gonna really look like. Because again, text is one thing, and like playing the map, learning the new meta, learning new everything, that's gonna be something different.
It's gonna be such a cool way to
It's
play
gonna
the
be a lot of
games
fun.
in a way.
It's gonna be a learning curve for everybody, and that's what I like. It's new playing ground for pros, for casuals. Like it's a new playing ground
It's
for
a little bit of a
everybody.
skill reset.
Yeah,
It really is.
exactly. And it's
There's
gonna
no
really
wrong way,
depend,
no right
like,
way. Everybody can just learn. It's gonna be
Yep.
awesome.
Last hit. Oh my goodness. I just remember that's for Zap, that was the biggest thing, is like securing and last hitting Zap, because that was the biggest thing. It was just the coin flip.
Oh man, stole it, got it, go
Yep.
score, run, go score. Don't
Yep.
say anything. We'll talk after. Said that so many
Exactly.
times. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
after.
Alright, I did just send it to you guys.
Yeah, the entire game is based off of last hits, objectives, Zapdos, everything. So,
Seriously.
Mike, do you have any last hits for tonight?
Well, I've got a last hit. I want to say thank you to all the listeners for checking us out, week 2 as we break down and talk about Theia Sky Ruins. I also want to say thank you to everybody for joining me tonight, Puggy, Random, PartyNA, and Shinj4y. As I pass it around and everybody signs out, I just want to say to everybody in the crowd, you can follow us on Twitter. We are Surrender@5Pod on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Mike Lowwry TV. Also on Twitch at Mike Lowwry. No TV because we don't need it on Twitch because, that just looks silly. But yeah, appreciate you guys checking the show out. And then I'll pass this to Puggybear. Sign us out.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at PuggyPugPug. Each pug has 2 G's. I'm also sometimes on Twitch at Puggy_Bear. And if you see me online, just remember to surrender at 5, okay? Thanks.
You can find me at twitch.tv/RNDAMAS. I told the correct spelling in our last episode, so go watch that all the way through, and then you'll get the spelling to my Twitch. So you can log on, and I will be online at random times on random dates. And if you see me online, surrender at 5.
Pass it off to Party.
PartyNA.
I'm Party, and you guys can find me on Twitch. I'm PartyNA11. Maybe changing it soon. We'll see. Maybe some new branding. On Twitter, it is PartyNA11TTV. Pretty much everything else is TTV. Same thing if you see me. If you see me in Unite, it's PartyNA11TTV. So, and again, possible rebranding. Passing off to Shinj4y over there.
Shinj4y.
Sorry about that. I was drinking, taking some my medication.
My man,
Yeah,
love it.
no, not like that.
Okay. Real medicine. I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
Yeah, nah, I have joint pain.
Straight from Nurse Joy.
He said join, so all right, I'll stop. Go ahead.
This guy.
I have joint pain sometimes too,
No, but I appreciate you having me and everyone else here tonight. It was good. It was nice hearing everyone's opinion about every topic that was brought upon in this podcast. But if you want to find me, I'm on Twitter. It is Shinj, but instead of the A, it's a number 4, and then an underscore on Twitter. Also on Twitch is twitch.tv dash Shinj. Again, uh, the 4 is replacing the A. You can find me there. I stream almost every day in the mornings and afternoons, at night. I play Pokemon Unite. I play some fighting games. I'll be playing some JRPGs as well. I'm actually going to be giving away some Pokemon cards and also opening Pokemon cards. So if you're interested in that, come on by. It's my first time actually, opening Pokemon cards on stream. Like, I mean, who hasn't collected Pokemon cards and opened them? But like on the audience, showing them off and seeing what you get. This is gonna be my first time. I'm just trying it out. I'm not. It's not gonna be a full time thing, but give or take. If people like it, maybe I'll continue it. If not, it's all good. It doesn't hurt to try new things.
That's right. That's right. I like that.
But other than that, again, thank you again, and it was good meeting everyone tonight.
Yeah, once again, thank you guys, and really excited to have you on the show. Really appreciate the hype. Mew comes out September 2nd. Right now it's 1:01 a.m. Wednesday, so we got a few days. I think they're gonna reset reset the season at 3 a.m. Eastern. So like in 2 days and a few hours, we'll have a new reset. The Mew character will be out.
AM Eastern. What?
About the grind.
Yeah, looking at the game based on the countdown, it looks like it's gonna be 3 a.m. on my time. I'm hoping it'd be 8 p.m. But
I swear it should have been in the PM like it normally is.
I
yeah,
mean,
hopefully.
If I calculate correctly, it should be technically coming out tomorrow for you. It should be coming out Thursday for the West Coast, for the Western Hemisphere.
Now looking at it, it's on the 2nd.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be
number of days left?
available. It'll be available Friday at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a early morning release. So hopefully everybody out there gets to enjoy it, because the first few days I'll be at work working doubles, so I'll be checking it out next week. I might play it on mobile in between breaks, but it's different when you're sitting at home, really consuming the content, sitting in a chair, got your chair reclined, controller in hand, not on a work break every half an hour once in a while. So
yeah.
I'll be checking it out
Unite
next week.
already has my money. But I am saying there is 5 of us, and there's 5 spots available in Pokemon Unite. So I'm just saying.
And it's
possible.
5 minutes past my bedtime.
And it's surrender at 5.
That's
Hey.
right. To sign out, hey, when you guys see us online, surrender at 5. Just not when you're our teammate, all right? I can't stand that shit. All right, see you. Bye.
Yeah, keep fighting.